radio scene.
What's up, everybody? You're back at your girl, That Chick Crissy. We're doing That Chick Crissy live radio scene every Thursday. If you're watching from home, you can tune in live, be a part of the show, call in, be on the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat room right now. Shout out to everybody watching on their iPhones, whatever. I have my guest in the building. I'm very excited. This guy came all the way from New York for me. He's been doing his thing for a minute. New York is definitely loving him. Where we're at, I'm trying to make that happen, but this is my dude.
Yeah.
You guys, Nino, man. What's good with you?
What's up? What's up? I'm in the building, man. CT, what up?
Yeah, that video was nice. Shouts out to Mills Miller. He did it for you. Shouts out to Mills Miller.
Yeah.
Always showing Mills love. Tell me a little bit about the song, about that project.
I mean, the song Freak Joint, that's now on iTunes, you know, produced by me also. I mean, shot by Mills Miller. Benji Films behind the scenes. It was a good look, you know what I mean? Like you know, it's 2013. It's a lot of freaky girls around, you know what I mean? So, you know, strip clubs at an all-time high.
Exactly.
You know, I had to turn up real fast, you know. Shout out to the beautiful ladies that was in there also.
You know what I liked about it was you still got that point across without doing that same old stripper, big booty type song. Like, that's not all the lyrics are, you know what I'm saying? So I thought that was hot. And you have pretty girls in your video.
Yeah.
Instead of these big booty ugly bitches.
Yeah.
All right, you got a lot going on. I'm going to backtrack a little bit, though, because I met Nino, man, had to be about a year and a half ago. Was that how long it was since you did I'm On already?
Yeah, like a year and a half.
Okay. So he did that song, and then, you know, French Montana was on that song. Shouts out to DJ KG, because we had that song played on CT radio, which they normally never did. So that was a really good look. And since then, like, you can see the growth already. Like, I mean, that song was hot as hell, but, like, you can already see it. So what have you done to bring yourself to this level during this time?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, each day it get better and better. Like I challenge myself all the time. I make something, you know what I mean? Then after a while, my personal feelings, like, I always know I can make something even better. Like, I look and see what I was missing the last time and do it even better, you know what I mean? To my best knowledge, and ask, you know, Money Hand to them, ask my big homies, you know, like how they feeling it and all that, and they let me know. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, scrap it, you know what I mean?
You think you're going to always be like that, though? Or are you going to be one of those people who's kind of a perfectionist and just always trying to improve? Or are you going to be one of those dudes who you get that one hit song and then you're an ass and then you know?
Oh, nah.
You think you can't improve, right? How many people are like superstars before their time?
Yeah, that's a fact. See, I'm not like that. I mean, you can always improve in everything you do.
No,
It always getting better and better.
That's good.
Point improving, you know? Just working on it, working on my craft, and things are getting way better.
Now, also, recently you were in Connecticut. You were out with Jadakiss for his birthday party. So shouts out to Jada.
Yeah,
shouts out to Kiwi. Shouts out to DJ Big Mike. Shouts out to Tony Moxberg, all the Black Cloud. They were all there. I was shocked to see you.
Yeah.
I didn't expect you at all. So what's going on with you and Jada? How's that working?
Yeah, you know, we working together right now. You know what I mean? It's a couple things I can't say, you know what I mean, on the strength for him. But, you know, right now, things is getting in the works. Everything working, everything in motion. So, you know, So Raspy about to be a real record label. So, shout out to that. Shout out to Kiss' new single, him featuring The Dream. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all download that. He got a new situation. I'm not going to talk about it. You know what I mean?
Hopefully we'll be getting that interview pretty soon, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to let him, you know what I mean, talk about his business. So, you know, like I said, certain things I can't say. But, you know, we working, and everything is getting put into motion as we speak.
Now Jada is one of those dudes that he's been in this game. He's been doing his thing. Have you learned anything from him already? Like,
every time I'm around him, I learn. You know, like, just to even be around, and like, besides rap, you know what I mean? Like, just to be around, just the knowledge, everything. You know, like, I respect everything about him. Good dude. He been around for a long time, and just for me, just to be around that as a new dude, like. Appreciate that, you know what I mean? It's like more than words.
Now, I know that you're doing your thing in New York, hard body. Have you spread out, though, and done more in different states?
I mean, actually, as I'm saying, I'm coming up here, I put up the post, people in CT. I'm gonna go back to when you said when we was in CT for Kiss Party. Been people tweeting me like, "Yo, I see you, man. Shout out to you and Kiss." You know what I mean? Like, people is all over now. Like it's all over, man. You could look at the statistics on on YouTube and everything. You see it spread it out everywhere. Like, so people always say where they from, where they repping. So it's spreading, you know what I mean? It's really spreading. Like, so shout out to everybody that's tuned in. I will not let you down.
Okay, now you got Money Handsome sitting behind you.
Yes, yes.
And I'm going to keep it real. When I first met you, you know, I didn't know a lot about you. Still don't really know a lot, but I do know. I was at BB King's one time, and DJ Self was doing a party, and everybody who was anybody was showing this dude mad love. I'm talking Buster, Jewels, Jim, if I'm not mistaken, Cam, like everybody who was there was like just going to, so you got something going on that I don't know about that we need to talk more about, but obviously you got the right people in your corner. I haven't met you. You want to introduce your man?
Oh yeah, well that's my brother right there. You know, he doing his thing in college, so you know whenever he come back from college, keep him around. I mean, let him see what's going on. He on deck. I mean, that's Uncle AJ right there.
Take some business courses so you could do his taxes so he don't end up like Lauren. All right, what projects do you have coming up? What you got going on?
I got my new mixtape about to come out. Either we ain't get the set date yet, but it's either July or August. You know, it's gonna be a good big project mixtape. Right now, just bubbling up. Like all the new vlogs I've been doing on Worldstar and YouTube. It's been crazy. I gotta check it out. The feedback is non-stop. Like, nice. So shout out to everybody supporting. Like I said, I was on my way up here. I was on my way. They just wrote me, CT, fuck with you, crazy. Keep doing your thing, you know what I mean? On my Instagram as we speak. Twitter.
Speaking of crazy, what's the craziest thing you've seen so far? Keep it real, because that's what I do.
Damn,
craziest thing you've seen. So you don't have to use names. Give me craziest thing you've seen.
Like what type of crazy? I ain't gonna lie, I'll be around a bunch of crazy shit, so you gotta be like a little bit more.
I want the shit that you still thinking. You're like, damn, that shit really happened.
I mean, like
good, bad, and different. It doesn't matter. Just the craziest shit you've seen.
Damn, I'm trying to think, man. Like this shit is like I got a bad memory. Like I could.
And it's like a movie every time you out.
It's always something going on. Like I could always like go out at night and always have something to say to come back to my peoples and be like, yo, this shit was crazy. Like it's like what you mean, like crazy toward me or
nah, like just some shit that you seen. It could be out at a party. Give me something out at a party that like normally.
I mean, like when we left CT, people was running after the car. You know, like stuff like that. Like, yo, we love y'all.
Yes, ECC's definitely of its own.
like I mean, like it's so much things. Like females, you know,
it's crazy.
I ain't gotta speak on that. You know, they love.
Well, as a matter of fact, I'm doing my real talk segment. I would love for you to stick around and be a part of that because we're gonna be talking about STDs, which is always great for you guys in the business, right? Let the people know your links. Where can they find you?
Oh yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Nino Man. Follow me on Instagram at Nino Man _. They flagged me, but I'm back like I never left. You know what I mean? Facebook, I'm Nino Man. Everything I'm Nino Man, except for Instagram, the _ and subscribe YouTube. Subscribe me on YouTube, Nino Man TV.
Nice.
Catch me there, see all my latest videos. Shot by Benji Films. You know what I mean? And
you said you were producing, and if I'm not mistaken, you did the production on I'm On Already.
Yeah.
What other hats are you wearing? Are you doing anything else?
Well, I produced I'm On Already joint, me and Frenchie. I produced the joint with me and Jada, Middle Fingers Up.
Nice.
I produced the joint with me and Fred the Godson, Living Rich. I produced the Freak joint. I produced the joint with me and J.R. Writer, Jim Jones.
Are you
that's
pushing?
About to come out,
are you
actually.
like are you doing beats? And I'm not gonna ask you the name. If you're doing beats under another name, are you pushing beats too, or are you strictly trying to do you right now?
I'm just doing what I do. That's all I'm doing, and people just liking it. You know what I mean? Like, so I'm not necessarily like a producer, but people just respecting. Like people be like, yo, the song fire. Who made the beat?
Right.
I'm like, me. They're like, oh, you made the beat. You know what I mean? Like, yo, make me a CD with beats. So they're like,
right.
Bring some to the studio, shit like that. Like, so that's what it basically is. Like, just putting shit together and people liking it. You know what I mean? So
something that in the future though, you think like if you get.
Oh yeah, well that's exactly what I'm gonna do. You know, you gotta get this money. You know what I mean?
Right.
I could do it. That's like to me. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when it just come to you, just do it. So I'm gonna be making beats for a lot of people. You know what I mean? But, you know, first I got to make sure I'm right first and other people going to see exactly what's going on and they're going to follow the, you know what I mean?
Right. Is there anybody that you want to shout out before we wrap up?
I mean, shout out to Kiss, of course. You know what I mean? H&R Block, So Raspy. Shout out to Money Handsome. Shout out to Fox Money. Shout out to Bory Bills, Flowboy Vegas. Shout out to St. John. Shout out to the whole Harlem. And I'm in the motherfucking building.
Oh, I hear you. CT, he is out here. And, you know, the show got lots of fans everywhere. So if you guys are tuning in, you know, go ahead, check out his links, check out his music. We're going to play one of your joints right now. It's Middle Fingers Up with Jada. Tell me a little bit about how that song came to be, though, before we get into it.
That's when I, like the second time I linked up with Jada. Me and Money Handsome went to the studio in Yonkers. Sat down, chilled, smoked, went through some joints. I mean, he just started feeling that joint. Everybody in the studio, then we just rocked out to that. You know what I mean? So that's how that came about. It was a good look. Shout out to DJ Pro Style, DJ Self, Joe Vaughn, Power 105 crew. You know what I mean? Shout out to people from High 97, Cast One, DJ Carmelo. You know what I mean? And if I'm missing you, shout out to y'all too, man.
Before you guys get into this song, I'm going to say this once again, and I reiterate it all the time. That's your word of the day, dumb rappers. Reiterate. Look it up. Try to use it in your raps. Make it flow. All right. We tell you guys all the time that I got hotness, the thing that's next, the person that's next. Book them now. Book them now. Get them doing their thing. Then they're going to appreciate you, and when they're popping, you're good. Don't call me in 8 months when he got a deal and he's charging $20,000 a show and ask me if I could still get that hookup. Because you're going to get what the next song is. That's all you're getting. It is what it is. So we're going to get into this song. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, coming back with a Real Talk segment, Hot Mess Clip, always a good one. That's your Crissy Live. Got my man Nino in the building.
Can I say one more thing?
Go ahead. Right ahead.
Rest in peace to my dude, Ty Shane. He just got killed yesterday. I mean, shout out to you and your whole family. You're going to be missed.
Yo, you guys heard it here. Annie's a sweetheart. Look at that. We'll be right back. Listen to the song. Rock with it. We're good.
Till I be with the more spurs. Watch how sister act, Shane with the Goldberg. I'm getting sick of these haters, but I don't care cause my life greater. So fingers up for the haters, up for the haters, up for the haters, up. Middle fingers up for the haters, up for the haters, up for the haters, up. Middle fingers up, show them love and these niggas are still hating. Still hating. Show them love and these bitches are still hating. Still hating. Show them love and these niggas are still hating. Yo, how you gon' win if you never took a loss? Fatigues for a year straight, I never took them off.
Radioscene.com. Radioscene.com.